Today, I want to talk to you about temptation. We are all tempted. We all have vices from our past that will come up and try to convince us that there's something lying dormant in the satisfaction of fulfilling our temptation. And it's very easy to forget the shame and the hurt that we feel from that same voice that is tempting us to do something. That same voice that tells us to go back to our old ways will be the voice that will then shame us and make us feel inadequate when we give in to that temptation. And it's hard to defeat this voice because it speaks to different people in different ways. And everybody might have a slightly different temptation. But we can all be sure that this temptation comes from the enemy. The enemy uses the same tactics to make us stumble, but does it in different ways. It knows that there's cravings that your body, that my body has, that we want to fulfill. And if it can put those things that we crave in front of us, it knows that it's very easy for us to give in to those temptations. It also knows that there's certain emotions that we want to feel. Maybe things that we were deprived of when we were younger, whether it's feelings of being appreciated because we felt abandoned when we were younger, or being heard because we felt like nobody listened to us, or feeling like we're better than other people because we always felt like we weren't good enough. The enemy will put us in situations where we get those feelings met, and it will sabotage all the work that we've done. And one of the worst tricks of the enemy is, while it is tempting you, it will try to convince you that it is already too late, that the poison is already within you, that you're already becoming swayed by the temptation, so you might as well just give in and do the thing that you're contemplating doing. But it's in that moment that the moment of truth is the most powerful, because if you choose not to give in to temptation in that moment, you weaken that tactic from working on you next time. Which is why the enemy is trying so hard in those moments to get you to slip up. All the things that we crave are already with us. The peace that we crave is already here. The joy that we want is already with God. We are with God. But whenever we believe that we must eat from the fruit of the world, the fruit of knowledge of good and evil, we believe the lie that we are not good right now, and we must fight off some sort of evil to be better. Not realizing that the fabrication of good and evil is created by the devil himself to make us chase our own tail, to make us think that something must be done before we can rest in God's presence. Meanwhile, while God's presence has always been here and always will be here. God has been with you for eternity, and He loves you. I hope that helped. God bless.